NBA2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A glimpse behind the scenes as the team readies themselves for an exciting playoff matchup. Hey, it's been an exciting series so far as we head into Game 6 in the West. I can't believe the level of play we've seen from these teams, and it's only round one. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. And the Lakers starting five. At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the five. And for the Timberwolves, Conley and Ann on the 1 and the 2. Julius Randle out there with Naz Reid. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. Taking a look at the Timberwolves, this is an elimination game for them, but they'll be in front of their home fans.
You can't underestimate how big a factor that can be. I mean, the energy in this building is going to be electric all night long.
Now, here is James. Doncic passes to James. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
When we watch James still play at this level, it's crazy to think that he joined the league in 2003.
Here's Randle. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Hachimura finds James. Now Reeves. Shot from the low post is good.
Nice concentration from Reeves. Never loses focus despite the contact.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Two open that time. They didn't look easy.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Hayes, the pass to Hachimura. Deflected! And here's Randle. Here's McDaniels. James with the block.
Oh, look at the old man still getting it done on defense. LeBron James still takes great pride in rejecting shots.
Now here's Reeves. Gets the 3 ball to go. Reeves has got his second basket of the night.
Woo. Right now they are humming along. 3 of 4 to start this game.
Edwards, a pass to Conley. Outside Reed. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's James. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Randle outside. It's Edwards on the wing. Hachimura covering. He got a piece of it. They recover it. Reed can't hit.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Got it. James has gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
Conley finds Edwards. Pass to Randle. 6 to shoot. That's tipped. Hachimura with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. Here's Doncic. Again, the Lakers score.
The one guy you can't forget about is Doncic. I mean, when he's running the floor, you gotta stay with him.
And Minnesota calls time here.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Alexander Walker comes in for Randle. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's Highland in for Conley. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Finney-Smith checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Connects checked in for LeBron. And Goodwin is subbed in for Reeves.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Finney-Smith passes to Doncic. Over Highland. Right wing. Here's Goodwin. Offline with a three. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Here's DiVincenzo. McDaniels from long range. Finney-Smith pulls it in.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Vanderbilt, the pass to Doncic. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. 4-point game. Tipped away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Connect. Outside, Highland. Over Doncic. Highland misses.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One more try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
Highland with it. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's Gobert. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Great recognition of the mismatch and using the smaller defender, poor guy.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
At the line for your Timberwolves.
And that one falls for Gobert.
For his career, Gobert's field goal percentage is in the same ballpark as his free throw percentage.
Doncic outside. Has to connect. Pulls it from 20. Yes, on the jumper. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Alexander Walker. He drops it from range.
Great dive by Gobert. Scans the floor well to find his teammates.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Vincent's checked in for the Lakers.
Give him a hand, man. Your Timberwolves.
The Lakers in the lead. Here's Doncic. Here's Goodwin. The Lakers with another miss. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Out to DiVincenzo. Pass to Highland. Launches a three. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Goodwin passes to Vincent. Doncic outside. Sinks it. What range from downtown. He's got 10.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. I asked him if he thinks anyone has a better feel for the game than Luka Doncic, and he told me, I don't want to get into a comparison, but what I can say is that he controls the pace like no one else. You can't speed him up, you can't slow him down. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. They get it back. Pass to Goodwin. To the paint. Second chance effort. Connect. Vanderbilt, no good.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
DiVincenzo. Pass to Alexander Walker. Inside. Here's Highland. The ball's knocked loose. Vincent outside. Pass to connect. McDaniels against Doncic. Vanderbilt with it. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. With 1 on the clock. Oh, he got it! Oh, he got it to go at the buzzer!
Wow. Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer.
Yeah, that's 1 in 100 type shot. But hey, that is why you just throw it up there.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. It's Minnesota leading by 1. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. This game 6 getting started. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Conley and Ant are the 1 of the 2. Naz Reid out there with Julius Randle. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Now, here is James. Pass to Edwards. Back to Reid. Outside Conley. The kick out to Edwards. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Right side Reeves. Pass to James. Back to Reeves. The 3 is up. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Edwards. Edwards muscles it inside. Wow.
You got to bring more muscle if you want to stop Edwards from scoring. He's gifted at converting through contact.
Now a timeout called by the Lakers.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
And the Lakers making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in. Lakers trail by 8. James finds Reeves. Back to James. Oh, 2 vicious points from the Kings.
Getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like, once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to finish that dunk.
Outside Reed. Close the net on 2 minutes played here in the second. Here's Edwards. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
Here's James. He's got 6. Outside Finney Smith.
I love how physical James is. Terrific at getting defenses to foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from James.
Some things change, but LeBron stays the same. Still the same leader on the floor. The same player. It is truly impressive.
Now here's Randle. The shot that time not on target. Good D by Finney Smith. Vincent outside. open look and hits it.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Randall. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
Yeah, a shot that Randall has added to his repertoire. Shooting the three with confidence now.
Here's James. Oh, LeBron sending it home.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
The Timberwolves lead by 5. Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Randall. Over Finney-Smith. Again, the Timberwolves score.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Outside Reeves. Now Finney-Smith shoots over Randall. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Something Reeves has only improved at, making quality passes.
And Minnesota calls time here. Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo comes in for Alexander Walker. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. And he gets the bucket.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
There's a double team with Vanderbilt. His first shot coming late. Second chance shot. Rudy Gobert finishes strong inside.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to connect. Back to Reeves. Over Conley. And there's Reeves. That one's good on the assist by Connect. Reeves has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Nice shot by Reeves. He's just so crafty in that mid-range area.
Conley looking for an opening. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Goodwin. Back to Reeves. To the right side. And here's Connect outside. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
And that one's good. Connect.
And Connect is a gifted shooter. He's more than capable of doing damage from the mid-range.
To the inside. Reeves. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Reed, good.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. Out to the right wing, to the middle. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's the break. DiVincenzo, the pass to Conley. Fires for 3. Tries again. Tipped. Outside Finney-Smith. Out of bounds. The Timberwolves will take it. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Ingles, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Edwards. And it's Highland in for Conley. The Timberwolves lead by 8. 1:03 left in the second. Here's Highland. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Doncic. Goodwin passes to Doncic. Over Highland. Doncic, no good. Minnesota has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. And stolen by Reeves. Now the Lakers moving it up. Hey, shot's good.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's DiVincenzo. There's the block. And he recovers it. McDaniels finds Gobert. Can't get it to drop. Got a piece of it. Pass to Reeves. Here's Goodwin. Here's Vanderbilt. He's guarded by Highland. From deep, here's Doncic. Nails it from three. And now just a three-point Timberwolves lead.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Round one action of the playoffs continuing on 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us for the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. For the Timberwolves, this series has been a hard-fought one. Tonight's game, no different. Trailing 3-2, their backs up against the wall, and we'll just have to wait and see if they have what it takes to force a Game 7. And, Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the first half. They really stepped it up in a big way, and that helped out. And now the starters can appreciate not having to carry the load on their own.
And Shaq, what'd you think about the Lakers?
They were really efficient, great approach offensively. Their shot selection was first rate. They were always working hard to get good looks. That can't change in the second half. They need to be just as well organized as they have been so far.
That about wraps it up.
Thanks for joining us again for round one of the NBA playoffs. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And the Lakers, looking at who they've got. Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Rui Hachimura is out there with Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the point. Pass to James. Oh, nice finish. Man, big time right there.
You can't afford to leave anyone open on LeBron James' team because you know what? He has proven he will find them.
Now here's Edwards. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Edwards got 14. Here's Hayes. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle. Los Angeles shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Vincent's checked in for Reeves. Minnesota in the lead. And here's Edwards outside. Edwards on target.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Highlight reel dribble move. And then the athleticism takes over.
Woo! Yep, he wasn't going to be denied there. Showing all the skill. Pass to Randle. And they converted last on attempt number 3. He's got 11.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Drives to the hoop, and it's Randle with the jam.
This is the energy Randle provides. When he's charging inside, he wants to hammer it down.
Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Right side Reed. Poke loose. Pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Gabe Vincent.
And Edwards' teammates encourage him to be aggressive because when he is, he forces the defense's hand.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shoot 2.
The throw good, Edwards.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
And Minnesota making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Lynn's checked in for Los Angeles. Connect comes in for James. And both free throws good for Edwards.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. I very rarely see him miss.
The Lakers call timeout. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Dillingham's checked in for Edwards.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Here's Alexander Walker. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Doncic outside. Vincent outside. Down low. Hachimura. Yep, count it. Hachimura's got his second basket.
Not to be denied, Hachimura has a great motor and competes with the best of them.
Here's Dillingham. And there's the call on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul. Finney Smith checked in for Los Angeles.
Substitution on court.
Here's Randall. Oh, and it's a big-time dunk as he slams it right over Doncic.
Oh, Randall put some extra on that slam, entertaining the fans and the broadcasters.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Vincent passes to Doncic. Over Highland. Doncic against Highland. Three-pointer, no good. Knocked loose. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning, because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
And this is his second and third free throws tonight. And he makes a first.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Goodwin comes in for Vincent. Doncic hits them both. Now here's Highland. Give him 8. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Sweet little floater.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their head.
Back to Vanderbilt. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Daniels. 4-3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Gobert. Here he goes.
And look at the stride Gobert possesses. Able to get in with just a few steps.
Here's Connect. And he banks in the layup. Connect's got his second bucket on the night.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
To the middle. And DiVincenzo with the basket. On the assist by Highland.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Milton. Here's Connect. Fires top of the key, and they pick up 2. Connect's gotten 4 this quarter.
And that's tough. This is how locked in a shooter Connect is.
Now DiVincenzo. Here's Shannon. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Minnesota.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
Anthony Edwards is checked in for the Timberwolves. Clark comes in for Highland. Now here's Doncic. 15 points in the game. That's good.
This is one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
And he's got his 4th free throw of the game. Reed's checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for Clark.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
The Timberwolves lead by 11. Outside, DiVincenzo. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for your Timberwolves, DiVincenzo.
And that one misses. Lakers trail by 13. The drive by Reeves. Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
Knocked away. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Hayes finds Vanderbilt. Outside Reeves. And there's James from the arc. James from distance. Easy work.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
It's Edwards on the wing. 56 seconds left in the third quarter.
A versatile, talented defender, LeBron excels at using his athleticism and length to block so many shots.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. Julius Randle's checked in for Rudy Gobert.
At the line for 1.
That free throw, good from James.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
Now here's Conley. Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. So that'll be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
He's such a good free throw shooter. You don't want to foul him unless it's absolutely necessary.
Free throw drops for Conley.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
And so he hits both.
They're one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. James takes the hit and sinks the shot.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
It's blocked. Reeves finds Hayes. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Takes the 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. The T-Wolves on top, leading by just 2. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
It's the fourth quarter crowd.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Nas Reed out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Edwards after the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Doncic. Luka with the finish.
A terrific full-court effort from Doncic. The moment he got the ball, he just takes off.
Edwards against Doncic. Who poked away. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Connects checked in for the Lakers. And here's James. Shoots over Randle. And that one's good. James has got 10 points here in the second half. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Knocks it loose. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. Over Randle. James finds Doncic. Over Edwards. And Doncic the bucket on the assist by James. James has got his 4th assist with that last one. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
And the shot goes.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stop down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Here's Cadet. Over McDaniels. And there's another one for the Lakers. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the 4th. Edwards against Doncic. Ooh, rejected by Doncic.
Defense at its best from Doncic. Like to see him putting that much effort into his D.
And Minnesota making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Reeves comes in for Vincent. Outside McDaniels. Pass to DiVincenzo to the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. Outside McDaniels. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 6 assists here tonight. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Connect. DiVincenzo covering. Back to Reeves. And here's Hachimura. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Connect. There's James on the wing. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. DiVincenzo with it. Hachimura covering. And he gets that one.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
And stolen by Gobert. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Outside McDaniels. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the 3-point battle.
Here's Reeves. Hits a 2-point differential. Pass to Hachimura. Here's James. James finds a runway and gets airborne.
Look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
Timeout call, the Timberwolves.
You could really see a squad with losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
Reed's checked in for Gobert. The Lakers also with a sub. Hayes is checked in. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to ball. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. So it's Los Angeles now. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Inside, DiVincenzo. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. And now a 4-point Minnesota lead.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
You just simply can't measure how valuable he's been to them tonight. Using his head, great shooting percentage, not taking any bad shots. Wow, that led to a pretty spectacular game.
Anthony Edwards just checked in for Minnesota. Lakers trail by 4. Here's James. Oh, that was pure. He's got another one. Now 10 for 12. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 14-6 run. Conley passes to Randall. The kick out to Conley. From the arc. LeBron with the rebound.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Pass to Hachimura. Now here's Reed. Drills it from deep.
A guy who will do what it takes to get his team what they need. Reeves steps up.
Conley passes to Reed. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Hayes. And here's James. McDaniels covering.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
To the left wing. Back to Hachimura. Over Randall. And it's Hachimura missing. The Timberwolves trail. Outside McDaniels. The ball's knocked loose. James with a steal.
Okay, with the big boy moves. Well, he just absorbs the foul, still getting the shot. Doesn't even feel it.
24 seconds. LeBron James taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. So he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Edwards for 3. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
I see the ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
James passes to Hachimura. 1:16 left to play in the 4th. Wing, Reeves, pocket 6. Up and over Conley. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Minnesota's gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the 4th. It's tipped.
Perfect timing by Hachimura. What a block.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Mike Conley. 2 shots.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And Los Angeles making a change here. Doncic checked in. And so both free throws good. And it's a 2-point ball game.
And this is how you execute. Creating any type of separation is huge right now.
Oh, and Reed with a block. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Oh, he nails it.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Doncic passes to Reed. It falls! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings them within 1. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn. His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Now here's Doncic. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. The three. And he sinks it. Oh, an enormous three-pointer.
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. So both teams changing it up here. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Conley with the ball. Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a two-point ball game.
Not easy to keep your focus when there's so much riding on those free throws, but that was excellent work in the clutch.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're down by 2. 8 seconds left in the final quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
A chance to tie it up here.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And Minnesota calls time here. Your thoughts, guys?
And there's not enough time to catch and shoot, so they'll have to tip it in off the inbound pass.
He got it up in time. And with that win, they'll be moving on to round 2. And with this win in Game 6, they've won the series. They've got to be happy to be moving on.
And it was a competitive series for sure. One that they can build off of moving forward.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
LeBron, you faced a team with some firepower. What do you credit this win to?
I mean, it's a team who makes runs, and they just kept knocking down threes, kept matching us. We were just trying to get some heavy hands on them, but they do a great job of pushing the pace. You got to get timely stops. You got to make timely shots.
The key is to make the last run, and you guys did. Congrats. Thanks.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.